Iran is experiencing an unexpected revival in the midst of COVID-19. Mohabbat TV sends the gospel message into Iran by TV and the internet. The ministry reports it is recording 10 times more online salvations than this time last year. That's 3,000 Iranians coming to Christ every month since March. The large number of people leaving Islam is causing a backlash against the church. Christians are being arrested there and imprisoned for responding to the gospel message.
Here to tell us more about all of this is Mike Ansari, Director of Operations for Mohabbat TV. So, Mike, tell us more about this unprecedented revival taking place in Iran in the midst of a global pandemic.
Since March of this year, most Iranians are practicing social distancing by staying at their homes. Government has increased their internet bandwidth to keep them at home. As a result, many young Iranians are going online to research alternatives to what their government offers. We have seen a tenfold increase in our online traffic coming from inside Iran to our chat and social media channels. We're registering around 3,000 personal decisions by Iranian Muslims to leave Islam for Christianity during this revival. That's why we call this a pandemic of hope.
What is fueling this unprecedented growth where you have 3,000 Iranians every month since March coming to Jesus Christ? What's fueling it?
People are not happy with their government. They're disillusioned with Islam. They want a regime change. They have been very vocal about this for years. We noticed last November and December that there was a huge uprising in Iran, and it was crushed by Iranian government killing more than 1,500 of its citizens. Iranians have declared publicly that they don't want an Islamic Republic anymore. So they just don't trust their government.
What action specifically, Mike, is the government taking to stop the revival from happening?
A short time ago, Iran's Guardian Council has asked for some amendments to be made to a proposed parliamentary bill that threatens to facilitate the further repression of religious minorities, such that those found guilty of what they call a deviant psychological manipulation or propaganda contrary to Islam, whether in real or virtual sphere. This is a major violation to people's right to freedom of expression and belief.
And obviously the regime realizes the influence not just of satellite television, which you guys are broadcasting on primarily, but they also see social media, they see the various platforms. They're coming about with laws that will penalize those who leave Islam based on accepting Jesus Christ by watching an online program or going on social media, correct?
That is correct. Now they basically made a law to be able to legally, according to their own statements, to go after anybody who is non-Islamic.
Tell us about Christians who have been arrested. I hear there have been a number of them since March, since the pandemic began. Tell us about their plight.
George, absolutely. Since a few months ago, we've seen a major increase in the number of raids on people's homes and house churches. Dozens of Christian converts have been arrested in the last few weeks and charged with acting against national security by promoting Zionist Christianity.
How can we pray for the church in Iran?
The church in Iran is fighting for its survival. First and foremost, we are asking the international community to pray for Iran's church. Under severe persecution from their own government, they're turning around and turning the other cheek and going on the streets of Iran and helping the people who are under distress over a pandemic. Second, to bring awareness to the plight of Iranian Christians at their churches. Third, at Heart for Iran and Mohabbat TV, we are providing resources to Iran's underground church. If you want to partner with us, do contact us on our website, heartforiran.com.
All right, terrific. Thank you so much for that update. Mike Ansari, thanks for joining us.